Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, today we're going to do some more beautiful but extremely economical paper crafting. Stay tuned. Y'all, welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me, my channel, and my family. I really do appreciate it. For everyone who is supporting the WIN campaign, thank you so much. If you want to know what the WIN campaign is, I'll have that video linked in the description box below, and make sure you check it out because you can get some awesome WIN apparel to help bring awareness to Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which starts in October. And you can also get some beautiful free digitals created exclusively for this campaign. So check the description box. The video is linked. But today, y'all, we're going to get back to some beautiful old-fashioned paper crafting. All you'll need is paper, scissors, and adhesive, and you'll be able to make this beautiful card folio. It is gorgeous. I'm going to give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is? It's time to make it. So here is a closer look at the project that we're going to be making today. We're going to be making this absolutely beautiful card folio that will hold 5.5 by 4.25 inch cards with envelopes. So when finished, this measures 7 by 5 by 1. And y'all, I'm going to open it so that you can see how beautiful it is on the inside. I debated about putting something here, and I still haven't decided because I like the simplicity of these flowers, and I think that they're beautiful all by themselves, but I might go back and add something. So what we have are 2 pockets. Then in my pockets, I have 2 very simple cards. And then I have 2 envelopes. Now I have made all of this from the same paper pad. It's all meant to go together. So we have a nice, beautiful coordination. I don't know if you're able to see the gold in this, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It is a farmhouse paper by Park Lane, and it was bought at Joann. My daughter bought it for me and sent me a whole bunch of pads from Joann when she was in there recently. And this was one of them. And I absolutely love these beautiful papers. I love florals and stripes together and polka dots. So this was right up my alley. And you can see how gorgeous this is. We don't need chipboard to make this. We're going to make it using just paper, scissors, and adhesive. So here's what we're going to need to make it. All right, I have some cut aparts and mats. I have 3 cut aparts that measure 3 by 4, and I have 3 mats that measure 3.25 by 4.25. Then I have a strip that measures 7/8 by 6.75. I have 2 pieces for the cards that measure 8.5 by 5.5. I have 2 pieces for the inside liner of the folio. This measures 5.5 by 6.75. Then I have 2 pieces for the envelopes. They measure 7.75 by 12. And I have a 12 by 12 inch piece for the actual folio itself. And this is also from that same paper pad. So y'all, this really is going to be very easy. We are going to take that 12 by 12 inch piece and we're going to score at 4 and 11. Then we're going to rotate it once. We score at 5 and we score at 6. Then I am going to trim off 1 inch. So you're actually going to be using a piece that measures 11 by 12. So on the 11 inch side, we score at 5 and we score at 6. So now we'll fold and burnish all of our scores. And so now we're going to concentrate on this center section here. We're going to go up to that score mark, and let's just go ahead and angle in there, angle in here, and then we'll reduce this, and then we can angle in here and here. So let's go ahead and take some glue and move that out of the way by getting it nice and stuck. Rotate it to this end, and we can angle in here and here, and then we'll angle here and here. So it looks like that. We'll take some more glue and get that stuck. Then I'm going to angle on this 1-inch piece here and here. I'll take some glue, fold that over, and put some glue here and fold this over. And the reason why I notched out here is because it's easier to fold when you're not trying to fold with the additional bulk of that folded over paper. So now we have this piece, and we can bring it up like this if we want, but I am just going to go ahead and notch mine just a little bit because I want an angled pocket. So let's see how we did. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So now we're going to bring in the two pieces that measure 5.5 by 6 3/4, and that one piece that measures 7/8 by 6 3/4. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to place it right there. I'm going to place this down using some glue, but on those larger pieces, I'm actually going to use tape because I don't want to run the risk of any warping. So I can take this piece, we're going to put it down, making sure that we have it inside of our score marks. We don't want it on the score mark. And let's get that nice and stuck. So now I'm going to bring in my scoreboard because on the 5.5 inch side, we need to score at 1/2 of an inch on both pieces. And these are the two pieces that measure 5.5 by 6 3/4. So now I'll fold and burnish that. And I will fold and burnish this. Then I'm just going to angle in a little bit here and here. This is purely decorative for me. It's not anything that you have to do. So now when we take this, we're going to put it on like this, and that will go on the outside. So I'm going to use my tape runner for this, and I am going to add my tape to this part first. And I'm not sharing this tape runner with you guys because truly it is crap. But I bought it, so I'm going to keep using it until I'm out. So now we're going to take this piece and put it down so that we're lining it up with that. So let's go ahead and get that nice and stuck. Now I can take my tape, add some tape here, get that stuck. We'll do the same thing over here. So I am going to add my tape. We're going to take this piece and put it on like that, getting that nice and stuck. Then I'll flip it over to this side. We'll get that nice and stuck. And now we have the inside lined. I am going to take just a little bit of glue and place it as close to the edge here as I can. Fold that pocket up. And we'll do the same thing over here. Y'all see how easy this is? Doesn't take very long. It's one of those crafts that you can do in just a matter of minutes. And now we have a beautiful folio. So easy to do. We're going to go ahead and make those cards, and y'all know how easy it is for us to make our cards. So to make the cards, we need 2 of the mats that measure 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I'm going to be using 2 cut aparts. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, and on the 8 1/2 inch side, we are going to score at 4 1/4. These are the 2 pieces that measure 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. So let's score at 4 1/4. And then we just fold and burnish. So let's just put that down, fold and burnish. And now we have 2 card blanks. I'm going to bring in my tape, add some tape, and I am going to place the cut apart down like this. And let's do that other one. Placing it like that. Now I'll bring my card in. We'll take these pieces. And we're going to place this down like that. And then we'll place this one. So now we have our 2 cards. We can take those cards and we can place them in the pocket. So now we're going to make the envelope. We're going to take our piece that measures 7 3/4 by 12, and we're going to score at 1. Rotate to the opposite 7 3/4 inch side and score at 1. Then we'll turn it to the 12 inch side. We score at 4 1/4 and 8 5/8. Do the same thing with this one. On the 7 3/4 inch side, score at 1. Rotate it to the opposite 7 3/4 inch side, score at 1. Turn it to the 12 inch side, score at 4 1/4 and at 8 5/8. And so now we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores on both pieces. All right, so to do the envelope, we need to free this center section. So I'm going to go to the score mark and cut in, and that's free. Cut in, and cut in, and that's free. Then I'm going to go ahead and just angle in to remove these pieces. So I'm angling as I'm going down with my cut. Same thing here. So we just remove all 4 corner pieces, cutting in at an angle. Let's go ahead and do this one. So again, we want to free the center section. So go to the score mark and angle in, angle in, angle in, angle in, and let's remove those end pieces by angling as we cut. So your pieces will look like this. I am going to take my scissors and I am just going to round the ends. If you have a corner rounder, you can use that. I use my scissors because it's just as easy as a corner rounder. I do have one, but for those of you who don't, this is a great way of showing you that you can also get that rounded look with a pair of scissors. So I am just rounding both corners. And so now we're going to take this piece, the center piece, and just fold it in I'll take my glue and I'm going to put the glue on the widest part of the envelope, or the widest end of the envelope, and I'll add a little glue there and a little bit there. We will fold up and now we have an envelope. Let's do this one as well. So we're going to fold this in like that. This is the widest end of the envelope, so it's the bottom. We're going to take our glue, place our glue along this side, a little bit of glue here and here. And now we can get this stuck. There are our envelopes. We can take our card and we can put it in that envelope. We have a beautiful fit. So these envelopes are mailable. You can take some of your double-sided tape, put that tape across the top, and when you're ready to mail it, remove that protective backing and mail your beautiful card. So now we can take this, put it in that pocket, and you can see that we have two beautiful envelopes and cards for this. I think that you can probably get 3 in here safely, 3 cards and 3 envelopes. So now we're going to do the outside really, really quickly, and we're going to use this cut apart that says "Make Today Amazing." I'm going to take my tape, add some tape to the back of the cut apart, take that cut apart, and we're going to place it down like that. Then I'll add some tape to the back of the mat, and now I'll take this and I'm just going to put it down like that. Y'all, how stinking cute is this? Y'all, this is super simple paper crafting. We're not spending $50, $60 to make a card. We are doing some very simple hand cut paper crafting. So the last thing that I want to add is I have these little gems, and they are from My Mind's Eye, and I'm going to put one right there, one right there, and I think I'm going to put one in the middle right there. And y'all, that's all that I am going to do to this, because y'all know I am clean and simple when it comes to paper crafting. I don't like a whole lot of this or that. I wish I could embellish heavier, but I just simply can't. I just go back to what is my natural nature, and it's this type of crafting. So I'm going to open this. I might actually go back and find some type of an embellishment sticker and place it here, but right now I am very pleased with how this turned out. So stinking cute and simple. So I am going to bring that first one back in so that you can see just how gorgeous this is. And y'all just saw how easy it was to make our own envelopes and our cards. So I hope that you have enjoyed this super awesome way to make a card folio complete with cards and envelopes using very minimal supplies. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.